What's going on, boys? It's your boy Dev back on Madden 24 Colts franchise. We are taking on my Detroit Lions, and yes, I love that team, but we are looking to crush them in Week 12 with the Indianapolis Colts. We're 6-4. We are one game back still from the Titans, who continue to win. But weekly awards, Andre Sisco was your AFC Defensive Player of the Year last week with 6 tackles, 1 sack, 2 interceptions. He did have 3 TFLs as well. He was unreal. And now we are going to try and lock up DeForest Buckner, who, warm weather state, doesn't really want to be here. But, we'll even add $800K to his signing bonus. And actually, I'd rather it be more salary because then we don't have to eat as much. So let's go 9 million signing bonus, 9 million salary, 18 million for 1 year. He's still amazing next year, and if we decide to trade him, but he's going to be way better than anything we can get. So I'm fine with that. Let's lock in this offer to the Buck and bring him back for 1 more year. Let's go. DeForest Buckner's back. We paid him $18 million for next year. It's a ton of money, but it's going to be worth it. I promise it's going to allow other players to develop behind him. Now, coming off a short week, let's talk about how to prep. We are headed into Thursday night football, baby. Dominate on defense. Beat the Lions and allow 2 or fewer offensive touchdowns. Maybe because our defense has just been crazy lately. We did go 41-7 last week, so maybe, but this is a better offense, a much, much better offense. We did do focus players last week. Let's see if any of our people we focused on we found more out about. George Cruz we did, and he's a great player. A's across the board. He is a round 1 to 2 talent. That's got to be our second. Behind Carlos Woodson, we've got to take George Cruz. All A's. Holy smokes. He looks nutty. A awareness, B break tackle, A catching traffic, A catching, A deep route, A medium route, B short, B run block power, B spec catch, A run block, B run block. Dude, he looks unreal. George Cruz will be drafted. And then, what was it? Craig Fox. I think the way it works is 1 week at a time we'll find out. So this week it was George Cruz. Next week it'll probably be Craig Fox. And then the next week, it'll be Nick Hills, I believe was the other guy we focused on. So, yeah, it just staggers. But that's really, really awesome. And he will be a stud tight end, too. And we'll just have a pair of just stud freak athlete tight ends with Jelani Woods and George Cruz. So, let's get right into weekly strategy and then get into the game this week. Defend the short pass, absolutely. I think that worked to perfection last week, and we forced them to chuck the ball down the field, and he threw a shit ton of picks. And then running outside, I think, will be a recipe for success, although we do love to run the ball inside. Their pass defense is number 13. Their run defense is number 20, so they do allow a ton of rush yards. Jonathan Taylor, the rushing leader. So I guess let's run outside. Let's look to take advantage on the outside. We don't do that a ton. Read option. We're to play our mini games and then get into the season. We did find out that Deontay Poindexter was superstar development, which was awesome. And some extra XP for our boys. Weekly game plan goal now. We'd love to run the football a ton. I'd like to see Jonathan Taylor go over 200 rush yards. But allow less, 2 or less pass TDs was our goal. 2 or less offensive touchdowns. So we'll try and do that again. 20 or less points. Defense has been going crazy. 400 offensive yards. And then I'd like to win the turnover battle again. Start the training, baby. Hopefully, no, we got a ton of fatigue. Kylan Granson has a shoulder strain. He's going to be out. Quentin Nelson has a hip pointer. He's going to be out. You've got to be kidding me. We're losing a ton of guys. Just in practice, we might go half pads from now on, man. Guys are getting really tired now. Defense is healthy. 2 new injuries is not great heading into a game, and they're practice injuries. Nick Cross gets an upgrade. Just keep making him better in zone. He's playing up to an 80 overall now. +1 zone coverage. There we go. 86 zone is awesome. He's playing up to that. Closing speed is crazy. Josh Harper, make him a better run stopper. This is our eventual, possibly, depending on how good Nick Hills is, our potential Buckner replacement. But he's only a 72 overall. But 76 block shed. Doesn't offer much. He has 75 finesse move, which is pretty good. But he is only 21. So he's got plenty of time to develop. Will Mallory gets an upgrade as well. He's going to play this week. And then Quentin Nelson out. We may have trouble moving the football. Taking a look at our lineup ahead of the game now. Quentin Nelson going to be out. Will Fries moving into the starting lineup. Jalen Pritchett, Blake Freeland. And then, yeah, the offense, the usual suspects. Granson goes back to the bench. Mallory in behind Jelani Woods. Without further ado, boys, it is game time. So now our first game with Poindexter at Superstar, looking to capitalize, man. We've got a bunch of DBs with abilities. Let's go smack the 4-6 Detroit Lions and get up to 7-4. We want this division. Let's go claim it. Week 12. Let's go. We are getting the ball first. We're coming out on offense and looking to capitalize immediately in Ford Field, playing in a tough environment. It's a tough place to play. And Poindexter getting a really bad bounce off the juke. Read option right off the bat. Keying on the corner if he comes down or not. He doesn't. Hand the ball off. Oh, my God. There's nothing. And let's take a look at mesh spot here. Jelani Woods. Their secondary leaves a lot to be desired. That's where we're going to want to try and take advantage of them. Got Mallory. Missed him. Missed him. His short passing is playing up so high, and he still misses these throws. It's very frustrating, man. We're going to bring Michael Pittman on a curl route. Got Jelani Woods. Let's go. Huge completion to Jelani Woods. He just came wide open on a wheel route. Nowhere to go. Should have kept it, but the corner stayed home, man. We would have had a one-on-one with the corner with Richardson. He might have gotten crushed and fumbled the football. Got Taylor. Work up the field. Gives us something. 7 yards versus taking a sack. Richardson puts the ball in the money. Thank you, buddy. They're going to be coming cross field. We're looking Woods. We're looking Taylor. We're looking Pittman. Got Woods. He sits down. Why did he sit down? Keep running, bro. Keep fucking running. And we're going to come out. This is going to be risky. Right off the rip, man. We're coming screenplay. Got Taylor. Get her on the edge and get the first down. And it pays off to be risky sometimes. Gibson is actually in. Taylor must be tired. He's gotten the ball a couple plays in a row now. Gibson going around the edge. Juke. And make something happen. He is a serviceable backup who we feel okay having a couple touches a game when he comes in for Taylor. And RPO pin alert bubble. Could this be a play we like to utilize? Looked open, and I click B immediately. It doesn't matter. Sometimes those just don't work, bro. Like, you can't pass the ball to him. I don't understand. It's 3rd and 2 now. They are stacking the box, it looks like. I don't care. We're going to run it at them anyways. Don't get it. 4th and inches. We're going for it. Get it! We get the first down. Holy smokes, I didn't think we got it. We do. Actually going to run this football again. Taylor. I need blocking to hold from Ogletree's bitch ass. We're running a ton, man. I want to establish the ground game, and we will. Look at the speed. He's a little bit tired. 7 for 21 after that long run. It hasn't been pretty. They came prepared to stop the run here. Got Gibson wide open. Just take what we get. There we go. Antonio Gibson getting involved. He really hasn't had many touches at all. Just Taylor probably just getting tired. Needing a couple of downs this drive to just catch his breath. And we had Taylor wide open. He would have walked into the end zone. But the pressure gets home. Hutchinson, a formidable pass rusher. 2nd and 10. Oh, Woods looks wide open. If the safety doesn't crash down, we should have him. He does crash down. We're going to actually have some space here. 3rd and 3. Take our 7 yards. We're taking up a ton of clock on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 3. We don't want to kick a field goal inside the 10-yard line. So we may go for this. Don't have really anybody open. Just beat him to the edge. We do. Anthony Richardson runs it in. Touchdown. Let's go. There we go, man. We used the legs of our quarterback. Nothing open. Had the guy maybe that set down in the middle of the end zone, but I didn't feel great. I felt like the guy right behind him probably would have knocked the football out. We just get around the edge. Guys stuck in pass coverage, not having eyes on the quarterback, and we're able to just run it in. What a play, and that's why we're excited about developing this quarterback, because he has all the pieces to just be a freak of nature. All right, coming out here, and we are looking to shut down the run. The buck right in the backfield. Bush there to help clean up. It's a TFL. Again, Cisco not in cover, not in the box. I think they switched our sub linebackers for some reason. I don't know why they would do that, but there we go. Nick Cross is right there to make the tackle. He's been playing out of his mind lately. And yeah, they changed our sub linebackers. That's frustrating as hell, man. They're going to hike this probably. No, they're not. Okay. We're changing our sub linebackers back. I don't understand why they do this randomly sometimes. Yeah, it doesn't make a ton of sense. But Andre Cisco and then Chester Dent is who I want. Ronnie Thomas will get some play. But these are the guys I want in at sub linebacker. Let's go. Oh, chucks it out of bounds. Let's go. 1 for 2 for 4 yards. And the defense has been playing lights out lately. Coverage team just going crazy. Pass rush, able to create. We don't get a ton of sacks, but we get a ton of pressure on the quarterback, forcing them to make errant throws. Poindexter gives us a couple yards on the return. Look at that. Look at the space. Jonathan Taylor, 8 for 34, looking to turn the day around. It started out pretty piss poor. He's looking to bounce back. This doesn't usually work, but I'm going to give it a try. Oh, man, they're ready, and they crush me in the backfield. It's just not a play that really works well too often. Woods open it up. Pittman come underneath on the slant. Got Woods wide open. Jelani Woods, break the tackle. Man, there's another guy to clean up. Could have been a monster play. 6 for 8 for 69 for Richardson is awesome. Pittman's pressed. Pittman is pressed, and I don't actually want this to be a play action at all, because I want him to just bomb deep. Safety comes deep. It didn't look like he was going to initially, and that's why I was okay chucking it up. A little bit of a risky ball. They're in press man again, but I'm not going to try another bomb. Come down. Oh, pancake block. Huge pancake block from Bernard Raymond. Not a name we call often, but what a block from our big fella. Try a PA flood concept here. Chucks it out of bounds. Had Downs wide open. Just couldn't put the ball in the money there. Looking for Peoples-Jones. Looking for Downs. Looking for Pittman here. Got Jelani Woods, actually. Pittman's got... If Pittman has one-on-one coverage here, this zig route, we got him. Turn. 4th and inches, man. He's got to turn the corner on that. We just get a bad animation, and we're actually going to go QB sneak here. QB sneak up the middle. Should be able to get this. They're not crowding that. Should be able to get half a yard. We do. Automatic. I don't care if it's cheating. That's what teams do in real life. Look at the Philly special, or not. It's not called the Philly special. That's a different play, but we're going to try and pound it up the middle with Jonathan Taylor. Got press coverage. Man, not breaking tackles. Kind of get glued into an animation there, but there was a ton of room to work. Just couldn't really get it going. Nobody really open. Just throw it away. Dude. It's the 3-yard line, man. We're going for this every time. Jonathan Taylor, walk in, touchdown. And that's why you go for it. Put the ball on the ground, read option. The end stays home. We read it, and we punch it in with our X Factor 99 overall running back. Let's go, baby. Here comes the defense led by Andre Cisco. Just generates a billion turnovers dent. Closing. Tackle battle. Was it long-ass tackle battle? Jesus Christ. 2:43. They've got to start to really move the football a little bit faster, I feel like. No, they're going to run it again. And Gibbs has a tremendous speed. Good tackle by Blackman, or that could have been a huge gain. All right, let's go. Nick Cross forces him out of bounds before he can get to the first down marker. And again, we are getting the football back. Hand it off. Okay, there we go. 5 yards. Kind of get engaged into a second animation that really helped us. But Z-spot go. Hoping for press coverage. Gonna read the flats here. We've got Downs wide open, and he catches the football. Josh Downs down the sideline. Touchdown. What a ball from Richardson. We hit him in stride, and that might be his first touchdown of the year. What a throw and catch from our young quarterback to our young receiver, and that's the fight we love to see. We read the flats. They looked covered. We saw Josh Downs coming open on his break, no one behind him, which is what you love to see. And we couldn't have asked for a better first half from this squad. Andre Cisco caught lacking. I took a terrible. I get caught strafing for way too long. Won't happen again, but man, got to play better than that. Make the tackle. Nope. Julius Brents, huge tackle. 52 seconds left. See, we need acrobat there. Poindexter would have launched in the air and picked that off, and that's going to be on the table for him in a couple years, probably. Couple seasons. That will definitely be on the table for him. Huge hit. Zaire Franklin delivers a shot. There we go. Big time tackle, Deontay Poindexter. They're not calling timeouts, dude. What are we doing? They're not calling timeouts. This is weird as hell. 9 seconds left. 8. Let him run. Oh, he goes out of bounds. I was like, let him run and let them run out of time. We're going to hold him to a field goal. It's going to be 21-3 at half. It's going to put him through the uprights. And, ooh, this is the Thanksgiving game. We are playing in the Thanksgiving game. I had no clue. And we are blowing the Lions out on their home turf. Continue to focus on throw it deep. Did we focus? No, we focused on outside run. So we didn't focus on throw deep. Richardson just delivering good balls. Definitely short pass. That's where they've torched us, man. And they're getting the ball back. They did get points on the board, but we are still up by 3 scores. And feeling good. But our defense will make them work for every single yard. We're going to come out in a man blitz. Don't do this often, but we like what it does for us when we do. I am covering the running back. Go get him. Oh, no. No, make the tackle. He breaks the tackle immediately. We were there in coverage. We can't get home, man. We have to be able to get home. They're running hitch routes. It should be all covered. Don't have position. The Buck crushes Gibbs in the backfield. Another TFL. Oh, go get him. Go get him, Cisco. What the fuck? He's breaking every tackle. Got to get after the quarterback here, man. We've got to generate some pressure. It's a screenplay. The Buck crushes him for a loss. And is Motor City Dan Campbell going to go for this? He's not. He's not. 4th and 7. They are punting this football back to us. And defense stands tall again. This one's going out of bounds. Anthony Richardson looking dominant so far. Everybody kind of sucked into the middle. Read option could go crazy here. It will. No. They blitz 2 guys, but one comes straight for the quarterback. The other goes, what the hell was that? They had everything covered. This could be massive, dude. If that safety goes anywhere left, Jelani Woods be wide open. He is. Stiff arm. And just move the chains, man. I love what empty does for us, bro. It does a lot of good things for us. Pittman's going to be wide open here, possibly. He's not. We do have underneath. That player was hiding in the logo. Bro just came out of the woodwork. I didn't see him at all. That could have been so bad. I thought he was hiding in the logo. Couldn't see him. I might just be a blind asshole. But here we go. Running the football. Jonathan Taylor. He's just faster. Dude, what a run from Taylor. X factor for Taylor at this point. Keying on the D end. He goes down. We're just faster with Richardson. Let's go. We beat the corner to the edge. That is elite speed. I mean, if your quarterback can beat the corner to the edge, you've got somebody pretty special. There we go. Good catch, Josh Downs. He's already got a touchdown. Richardson, 11 for 17, 167, and a touchdown. We snag on him, and he dropped the football. Would have been the catch of the year. He tries to moss him. Can't come down with it. Took a shot. I don't blame him. But now we're looking. Actually going to inside leverage on Downs in the slot. Drop the football. 4th and 3. It's 21-3, man. We're dominating this football game. I want to go for this. It's got to be Michael Pittman. He's going to be right past the line of scrimmage. Can't go. Okay. Richardson. What the fuck? What just happened? I tried to throw it to Pittman. Wouldn't let me. Luckily, there's space outside of the pocket, and I just work up and run for it. That was weird as hell. And now, got X Factor activated. We're just going to run this football. Okay. 4-yard gain, 14 for 69. Still not a crazy day, but much more serviceable than he was having before. Now, Pittman could be wide open here. Pittman could be wide open with an inside pass lead. He is. He's going to score. Touchdown, Michael Pittman. He's really coming alive this year. We did not utilize him nearly enough in year 1, and as we've tried to target him more, our pass offense has been much better. It's been much more balanced. We're not only looking for Jelani Woods all the time. We're looking for Pittman. Josh Downs has a massive touchdown now. You know, last year was really Jonathan Taylor or Jelani Woods. I feel like now it's very, very balanced. Michael Pittman gets a ton of work. He's kind of our deep ball guy. We send him on streaks. We send him on underneath slants. He's just so reliable. His catching stats are great. Catching traffic, everything. So when we need somebody to catch the ball, he does it. 28-3 now. Wide open. Oh, dude. Little hitch route. They got to start really hurrying, man. They're down 28-3 here. The Buck is there again to crush Gibbs. He's got 4 carries for 1 yard. The Buck has been unbelievable in this game. Wow. Getting a lot of matchups with Halapalui Vaitai. And out of bounds. Can't deliver it to ASB. Amon-Ra St. Brown. And we're getting the ball back again. We are absolutely shutting down the Detroit Lions at home on Thanksgiving. Hopefully not a sign of things to come for my boys this year. Oh, but Pittman's in press. Pittman is in press coverage. Oh, and the safety comes down. Got him? Shorted him. Shorted him, man. I think I threw the ball too late. He was wide open. And that's on me, bro. That's on me. That's not Richardson's fault, man. Absolutely not. That's my fault. It was a duck. Threw it way too late. Good run by Taylor. There we go. 15 for 82. On pace to get 5 yards of carry. The announcer just said fans are headed to the parking lot. It's 28-3 on their home turf, man. Yeah, it's going to be a tackle. It's going to be a face mask. I'm not sure if we still lose our X factor if there's a penalty. But we'll take it, man. You don't see those often. So when they do, it's kind of a blessing. Probably still lose X. No, we don't. It's a penalty. So we don't lose it. And we're going to try a crazy play here. Try this play action. See if Jelani Woods comes open. Look at him! Jelani Woods! Let's go! We throw it behind him. The defender, Jack Campbell, got caught in coverage. And we just... He gets caught in a blender pretty much. Putting Pittman on a streak. Putting Jelani Woods on a streak. Everybody's going deep. We've got Pittman open. He catches the football through contact every time. Richardson 14 for 23, 227, 2 touchdowns. Taylor's getting the ball. Keep rumbling forward. And we're not taking our foot off the gas. Pittman is not covered right now. Neither is Downs, bro. Downs is less covered, man. I want to throw to Downs. He's got his second touchdown. Josh Downs. He was way more open. We found him again. And a guy that really doesn't get involved often, having himself a career day here. Last year, he did have a 2-touchdown game, I think. But what a day for Josh Downs on Thanksgiving, man. Man, we feel great about how this team is playing lately, man. It's going to be our 3rd win in a row. We got a bunch of studs on. Our defense is just shutting people down. It's 35-3. Man. Huge tackle for loss. Hadley gets there first. Or Thomas gets there first. It's Cisco in to clean up. Never like to talk down on my lines, but it feels pretty damn good when I'm on the franchise side. Ooh. Oh, and what a play by Laporta. He's a freak. Dude, what a play. To turn up field after that. Change the direction rating is going up after that one. Cisco now going out into the flat. I'm going to bring Cross down into the box. He's coming down on a hook curl. Try and rip the ball out with Chester Dent. Oh, man. These tight ends are freaks! That's a crazy... These tight ends are freaks, dude. How does he stay in bounds there, bro? He rolls off the tackle, stays in bounds. Our pass rush needs to get home more often, man. That's out of bounds. Dude, we've got to... I kind of want to just start sending the dogs and be like, okay, if you score... That's got to be Cisco. I'm a step away. I'm a step away. 1 step away from pick 6 City. Luvu's coming over. Huge TFL for him. Everyone's getting the TFLs this game, baby. Let's go. We're going to bring the dogs here. Coming in man coverage. Pause. Got Cross coming over. Huge TFL again. Pay's getting a TFL, dude. Everybody's getting a TFL. It's a screenplay. And we bring the blitz, and he can't deliver an accurate ball. 4th and 15. And they're going to actually take a field goal here. Down 35-3. Doesn't make a ton of sense, honestly. I guess just for morale at this point. So they don't have a single offensive touchdown. Our weekly goal was to hold them to less than 2. And that looks very, very doable with under 3 minutes left in the game, I believe. Some guys have really come up clutch, dominated. Josh Downs having one of his biggest games of recent history. Look at the human joystick activating for Jonathan Taylor right there. And we'll do smash. I like this play a lot. Let's get out of the pocket with Richardson. Just move down the field. Get out of bounds. Big block from Will Fries there. Let's go Will Fries. Don't want to throw a pick, though. That's the thing. Like, we've had a great game. The last thing I want to do is throw a risky ball and throw an interception. Just going to go Oh, that could have been a fumble. Braden Smith gets injured under 2 minutes. The game is over, and we lose our starting right tackle. Why can't I throw it? I can't throw to the guy. I click Y immediately. I must be missing a step. Am I missing a step? We got DPJ in the flat. He's wide open. Upfield, out of bounds. We want as many stats as possible for our quarterback. Braden Smith, you can be out, buddy. Game's in the bag. Don't care. You can just take the rest of the game off, man. Good tackle. Jack Campbell, just a superstar dev linebacker. He's really good. And it's going to be shock H option here. Could have DPJ coming wide open here. Got him. He catches through contact. Down to the 21. Richardson, 263, 3 touchdowns through the air and 1 on the ground here. Oh, and Richardson's got space. Anthony Richardson out of bounds at the 7. 11 for 67 and a touchdown. Dude, it's been unreal right now, man. Unreal. As the clock expires, reading the end, Richardson may have a house call if the end bites down. He doesn't. But Jonathan Taylor walks in. Another touchdown for him today. Believe he's got the hat trick now. It's 42-6. Our last 2 games, we have outscored our opponents 83-13. Let that sink in. 83-13. Think about how we were playing. When we played the Titans, and I have not changed the sliders. I have not changed the difficulty. When we played the Titans, we allowed 31 points. We threw some. I think we threw 1 pick maybe, but we've just completely turned around how we're playing. We're playing really smart. We're not turning the football over. Very balanced attack. Not calling dumb plays. That's got to be Cisco. We forced the incompletion. I'm behind the route. Almost picked it off. Almost picked it off right there. Would have been awesome to get Cisco another one on the board. I don't even think they've turned the ball over, man. Have they? Let's go. Hadley's got an interception opportunity. Pass breakup. That's... Oh, Hadley had it, and then it glued him into an animation and knocked the ball out. He gets a couple of pass breakups, man. But wanted to get him on the board. Regardless, 42-6. We destroy my Detroit Lions on Thanksgiving. Let's check out the player stats. Anthony Richardson was unreal. 137.1 passer rating, 17 for 26, 263, 3 touchdowns, 65% completion is great. Goff, 93.4, 21 for 27, 173, and 77% completion percentage, but no touchdowns, no picks. Came very, very close through a couple of balls that should have been picked off, and they weren't. Rushing, Jonathan Taylor, 23 attempts for 106 and 2 touchdowns. Anthony Richardson, 11 for 67 and a touchdown. Richardson's been playing really, really well. But we shut down their run game completely. Total yards, they had under 200 total yards. Jahmyr Gibbs, 5 attempts, -2 yards. Montgomery, 1 for 5. Gibson, 1 for 6. Like, our last 2 opponents, the NFC North, we shut them down. They could not run the ball outside of that one Aaron Jones play, but Laporta was their best receiver, 6 for 93. Had a couple of broken tackle plays, but Jelani Woods, 6 for 99. He was better. Gibbs, 4 for -6. Josh Downs had a really good game. 3 catches for 72 yards and 2 touchdowns, including that 61-yard catch. He did have 2 drops, though. They were tough catches, though. Amon-Ra had 3 for 14 only. Montgomery, 3 for 9. Pittman had 3 for 38 and a touchdown. Peoples-Jones, 2 for 32. Cooper had 2 for 30. Amari Cooper plays for the Lions now. Interesting. Jonathan Taylor, 2 for 11. James Mitchell had 2 for 26. Jamison Williams had only 1 catch for 7 yards, and Antonio Gibson came in and actually had a catch as well. Defensively, we didn't really do much. No sacks on either side. No interceptions on either side. TFLs, the Buck had 4. And then pass breakups should be a bunch. Amon-Ra. What? What is a pass deflection? Dude, what would you consider Hadley's things then, dude? He broke the ball up like 50 times. I don't understand I don't understand that at all. But okay. Not just a pretty sound game. We didn't even force any turnovers, just showing how dominant our defense was stopping them. We forced 0 turnovers and we won 42-6. So offense just played incredibly well, and we just dominate on Thanksgiving. Ton of points, 28 coach points. We allowed them to less than 300 total yards in the win. We got our scenario goal. 2 or less passing touchdowns, 20 points or less, 400 offensive yards. We didn't win the turnover battle because neither team turned it over, unfortunately. But JoJo Demand gets an upgrade. Demand is not doing anything to be Demand. But Deontay Poindexter, I got to shut up. Deontay Poindexter gets an upgrade. Like I said, want to continue to make him zone, because if he gets zone upgrades, then he in turn will be able to get acrobat down the road, and that's something we really want for him. So he's up to a 79 overall. At 80 should get more abilities. +1 excel is awesome. Closing speed, +2 awareness, +1 agility, +1 zone coverage. Only 21 years old. 95 speed, 95 excel, 85 jumping, 84 zone coverage now is awesome. And then Blake Freeland, just make him better, is an agile. I think speed rushing is just more OP this year. He's only 23, dude. He was a rookie last year, and he's got plenty of time to develop. 78 pass block, 78 run block, 83 strength. Nothing crazy, but, I mean, it is what it is. He maybe could develop. Let's see our short week. We probably just got the 10 coach points that it showed on the post game, but let's see. The Buck is really proud, executing the game plan in a short week as the defense fired up and resulted in... Why is there a random parentheses after +10? Code issue, but resulted in +10 morale for each defensive player. Someone's getting fired. It shows up again. Okay. Jesus, glitch as fuck. Okay. We got +10 morale for all defensive players. That is awesome. Oh, we're going to spend our staff points this week now, because I want to do the one where we get speed, bro. There was a speed one. It was for defensive coordinator, and we're able to get speed for defensive backs, bro. So we get hit power up, and then, dude, look at this. Boost speed for linebackers, safeties, and corners by 1. You can get +3 speed. There's a 3. +3 speed. What? I didn't even know this was in the game, bro. How is nobody talking about this? Unbelievable. So now our corners, our safeties, and our linebackers all have +1 speed. And our squad is starting to develop very well. Zaire Franklin's got an upgrade point. So does Julius Brents. We're not able to see it until next week. We already see it, so we'll just upgrade them. I don't know why it doesn't show up now. Kind of weird. But, Zaire Franklin, let's make him a better run stopper. He is aging. Once his contract's up, he will not be re-signed. And then Julius Brents gets an upgrade, which is awesome. He is developing very well. He's going up to 80 zone coverage. He should get abilities now for that. He's up to 80 overall as well. Ability slot, +1 excel. Excel upgrades have been flying out. +1 excel, awareness, play rec, and zone for him. Zone coverage is up to an 88, bro. We need a speed upgrade for him. Was really nice. +3 speed will actually get him up to 91, which is really, really good for him. Now gets another ability slot. He's actually able to get flat zone KO now, which is really nice. On the ball, much less likely to be fooled by wide receiver runoffs. I think we'd rather have recuperation. So awesome for him. And Deontay Poindexter is up to a 79, so one more upgrade for him, and he will be up there as well. Really liking how this squad is looking. We've got a ton of plus upgrades. I mean, Nick Cross is playing up 4. So is Cisco. All of our DBs are pretty much at this point. And yeah, really excited about how this squad is looking. Richardson is dominating, and we're starting to really feel like we got the win in our sails. We won 3 games in a row. Next week we take on the Dallas Cowboys. Not sure how they are, but should be a tough matchup nonetheless. They always play really well in simulation. Then we're going to get another matchup with the Chicago Bears and NFC, well, not our second, but another NFC North team that we're going to play. That's probably our conference that we're paired with for the season. That's how it kind of works in the NFL is two, or not conference, but two divisions will essentially all play each other like once or something like that. So, we do have upgrades. How did I miss this? Oh, it's probably nobody's. Yeah. Darius Rush is the highest overall one. We'll just auto that, but yeah, week 12 is over, boys. We crush the Detroit Lions 42-6. Last two games, our defense has gone crazy. Our offense has played extremely well too. We've outscored our opponents 83-13 on a crazy run here. 3 games in a row. Let's look to make it 4. If the Titans lose, we are right there for the division, looking to continue winning next week. Week 13, we take on the Dallas Cowboys. I will see you boys there. As always, I appreciate the support and y'all stopping by and checking this out. I'll see you guys in week 13. Peace.